In my last video about film photography, we looked at just 2 rolls of film in total. And to be perfectly honest, I found that to be just a bit too boring just looking at 2 rolls of film. So for this video, I sought to improve that. We're featuring not just 2, but 3 rolls of Fuji Superia X-TRA. And it doesn't just stop there. Because I took so long to get my act together in making this video, I've since shot 2 more rolls of film, one of Kodak X-TRA and another of Kodak Gold. So in this video, we're mostly looking at Superia X-TRA as the title suggests, but also at some Kodak film. So without further ado, let's get started. And where you start is where you start every single time with film, and that's loading up your rolls and figuring out exactly what you want to shoot. When shooting with a new film for the first time, you need to do your research, and typically Google fulfills that role for me. But when one of the guys from Decaffeinated Photography is in town, my source sort of changes, and that was the case this time. So I asked my friend Alex for some advice and pointers with shooting with this film.
The best results that I've had with Superia were when I went camping. I went to the beach, and sunny days at the beach, lots of blue and lots of like beach colors. That's the stuff that I've.
That blue yellow world.
Yeah, and like even reds would pop up really nice. Don't shoot people, yeah. But don't shoot people in general anyway.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
I took Alex's advice and completely ignored it. I even took some portraits of him, so sorry, Alex. So after initially ignoring him, I decided to go to the beach and do some non-portraiture photography, and here's how that went. I'm actually quite pleased with what I captured at the beach. It was really good practice of that style of photography, which I really do need more of. But my favorite shots that I took on the 3 rolls of Superia X-TRA weren't taken at the beach. They were actually taken at pretty much the opposite, in the city in Brisbane. The first of my favorites being this shot of this viaduct and roads and a bit of river in the background. I took this shot in the middle of a lunch that I was having because I saw the frame and I had my camera with me, and I just had to take the shot. And I'm really happy that I stepped away from the table to take this shot because it's lovely. I really like the saturation and the contrast in this one. I waited to time the vehicles exactly where they were, but I got a bit lucky in that the black vehicle is in the shadow and the white vehicle is in the highlights. Another favorite is, funnily enough, looking at the same part of road, but this time from the middle of the river on a boat. I didn't think much of when I took this picture. I was actually just in transit, headed to another location by boat. I think it's mostly just the contrast that I like in this image, and especially that reflection in the building to the right. And another favorite is this shot of clouds. It was taken on the same day as that boat trip actually, and it's just nice. It's just sunsetty clouds. It's just nice. I just like pretty sunsetty clouds, I suppose. And finally, perhaps my favorite of the bunch is this double exposure that I took of Alex. It is a portrait, as Alex said I shouldn't do, but it's not really about the detail and his skin tones, it's more about his outline. And yet again, the contrast in this shot is just nice. I really like the ability of Superia X-TRA and Superia Premium, which I've shot twice before, in contrast. It just appeals to me so much in that style. And I know that sounds like a complete contradiction of what I said in my last video, where I completely bashed Kodak Ultramax for its contrast, but it's different the way the contrast behaves. It's the dynamic range within the contrast that really makes it for me. And Fuji Superia is just superior when it comes to high contrast for me. I really just said that. But yeah, that's just my opinion after shooting only 3 rolls of film, which I realize isn't that much, but I think it's enough to get a general grasp of the behavior of a film. And honestly, you have to shoot it yourself to figure out how you like it. So I definitely recommend giving this film a try and seeing how you like it yourself. And when you do, shoot contrasty scenes and maybe shoot people. The general idea with Superia film is that it leans red and isn't that appealing on skin tones. But that put together with the blueness that a flash gives a nice skin tone in my opinion and gives a really nice feel. Ultimately, as Alex first told me,
it's nothing to it. It's not really too expensive. It's pretty straightforward. It's just it's a consumer grade film.
I quite enjoyed shooting with Fuji Superia X-TRA and will definitely come back to shoot again, but perhaps the next time spend less time shooting at the beach. But wait, this video is definitely not over yet, because in this precise moment, this is the shot that I was taking. I don't know how, but I have a problem with this camera now where the mirror locks up in a weird way, which either delays the shutter or it just completely overexposes the image. And that led to these 6 shots getting ruined, as well as another 11 that just were completely overexposed and unusable. And that really sucks. To cheer myself up after having essentially wasted half a roll of film, I went and bought myself a roll of X-TRA to shoot on my point and shoot. And also, whilst in Melbourne the other week, I just couldn't resist the urge to go and buy myself a new SLR. And I'm now the super proud owner of an EOS 3000. I still can't believe it, but this is actually my film camera and it's compatible with all of my Canon lenses, which means I can put my L glass on this camera and shoot away. I am super duper happy about this, and if you know me personally, I've probably already told you about this camera 1,000 times already, and I haven't even had it for a week. So to test out the new camera, I bought a roll of Kodak Gold. I got those 2 rolls of film developed yesterday as of recording this, and I was super duper excited to see what I got and really happy with the results. So here's some of the pictures that I got from those 2 rolls. So yeah, there you go. This is my new film camera, which means in the future there are going to be way more exciting film videos to come. And if you want to see all the pictures that I showed in this video in a higher resolution and detail, head on over to my website. I've made a new blog post and even added some extra images that I didn't even show in this video to that. So the link is in the description below for that. And also I have an Instagram page where I just upload entirely film photos, Danilo's film photos. And while you're at it, why not follow my main Instagram? It's good to have new Insta followers. Give this video a big old thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more content about photography and filmmaking in general. My name is Daniel Allen. Follow me along on my journey as I slowly find more and more excuses to buy more and more and more cameras and general camera accessories. This is my life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Well, this is this.
Cool, thank you. I can take that off your hands.